Hello.
Hola.
Got about 2 minutes until we're going to get started, so if you're out there playing Jenga, which no one is, come on in.
What happened to Jenga? I used to play Jenga a lot, but what happened to it?
I don't know. It's a messy game.
It is.
It's loud. It's, yeah.
It falls everywhere, too. So
It's like not a fan. It's loud, you know? Loud noises.
You don't like loud games?
It's uncomfortable.
Wow. You do you, I guess, but...
Hey, what'd you get for Christmas?
I got some cool music stuff.
Some cool music
some
stuff.
fun clothes stuff.
Some fun clothes stuff.
What about you? What'd
Raise
you
your
get?
hand if you got an article of clothing for Christmas and you are wearing an article of like you're wearing a Christmas present. I feel like everybody does that. Like first day back at school, you're like, yeah, got this jacket, got these shoes. I did get this jacket. I did get these shoes. You got those shoes for Christmas. They're too clean to not be a Christmas present. You got those shoes for Christmas. You also got that hat for Christmas. No, I'm wrong. Okay, what else? Blarg got that shirt for Christmas and those socks for Christmas. Sam got that for Christmas. Who else? Dylan, did you get that hat for Christmas? Great, good talk. Okay, you got that shirt for Christmas. And those shoes? No,
It's weird
those are
how
little.
you know all of
Titus,
this.
did you get that sweater for Christmas? No? Okay, who am I missing? What is somebody wearing something they got for Christmas? Did you get that shirt, the jacket, the jacket? Anybody else? Anybody else get something for Christmas? What'd you get for the shoes? I didn't see them. What'd you get? The shoes. Yep. Okay. It's like a thing, right? Like you're gonna like when you go back to school, you're gonna be
That's
like,
true.
okay, I gotta have the fit, right? You gotta have the fit.
All right, we got
You
like
got
what?
this for Christmas.
I did, yeah. My
Did you
sister
get the
gave
pants
this
for
to me.
Christmas?
No, I've had these for a while.
You didn't get the shoes for
just-
Christmas.
No.
Jackson got the shoes for Christmas. Did he get the hat for Christmas? I don't think so.
He always has the
I don't think
Adidas
so.
hat. You always got it. All right, we got 10 seconds left.
Come on in.
We got a long story for you guys.
Yeah, we do.
We got New Year's resolutions. We got not
Yeah.
old Year's
Happy New
resolutions,
Year.
but yeah.
Alrighty, welcome to JHM. If you are tuning in online, I appreciate you going to youtube.com/RyanIsCool. We are here, JHM. It is the first. I got Blarg. I got him.
Oh my.
It's the first day of the year. Can you believe it? 2022.
Yeah.
As
Big
if
day.
2021 couldn't go quick enough. I felt like it flew by. Feels like it was just yesterday. Dad joke of the year, number 1.
Oh god.
It's okay. It's okay. Well,
this is bad. This is just gonna be a thing now that you're now that you're a dad.
anyways, raise your hand. Did anyone have like a good Christmas, good New Year's Eve? 3 of you had a good Christmas, good New Year's Eve. Oh, wonderful. Well, we appreciate you guys being here, whether or not you were dragged in or drag your parents in. You're here, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to play a couple games that are all about looking back at 2021. This first one is just a nice true or false. Everyone's going to play. You're going to stand up. Everyone stand up. Put your snacks down. If you think it's true, you're going to go over to this side of the room where my good, beautiful wife, Bella, is, and my amazing friend Jackson is. You're going to go to that side of the room. If you think it is false, you're going to go over to this side of the room where the tech team is. You don't have to go all the way back there because
It's
they're weird.
a lot harder than you guys.
You're going to go over
think
there,
it is.
and we're just going to figure it out. And last one standing is going to win a prize. Let's go. All right. In 2021, did a 13-year-old were they given 20 grand for a single Dorito? Did somebody pay a 13-year-old $20,000 for a Dorito?
This Dorito must have been for like Jesus.
Do you think
or
it's
something.
true? Or is it false? Sometimes people pay crazy money. Like, it's like this Dorito looked like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Still, like
All
why?
right. We got a few
$20,000.
deniers. You're like, no. It was $19,845. Survey says it's true. Somebody paid $20,000. You guys are all correct. You're going to stay standing. My false friends, take a seat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But that's the truth.
That's incredible. I'll be honest.
It really is.
$20,000.
20 grand. I need that kind of job. All right. What's our next one? All right. In 2021, people at Disney World became famous for singing songs together when a ride broke down. Thank you. All right. Was that a event that happened? Did people sing together? Like all, what are we, Blarg, what is it? Together, Christmas singing, sing loud for all to hear?
Best.
The best part of Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. All right.
I
You
feel like
guys
that
think it's
coulda
all
happened.
true? You think everyone just got together and formed a choir? We got a couple of deniers. I love it. Let's see what happened. Is it true or false? It's true. It's got to be
Wow.
true, right? I mean, you got to believe in the Christmas spirit, even though it happened in June. All right. What's the next one? An Uber driver earned a college degree after a passenger paid off her debt. That would be pretty cool, right? I would hate to think that that's false, but maybe we'll have one person think that, hey, it didn't happen.
I think it could have happened.
Well, I would
Probably,
hope so.
yeah.
That's like a feel-good story. If it didn't
Yeah.
happen, you're just like, oh, they paid off her debt, but she didn't go to college? Like, well, okay, we got some deniers. That's okay. We love a good 50-50 crowd. And the answer is, it's true. Obviously, it's true. I'm sorry, guys. Take a seat. What are you doing? That's pretty cool.
We still got a good amount of people in.
That's
All
pretty
right.
cool. She earned her degree. All right. Let's see our next one. Did Adele become the most Grammy award-winning singer ever? Did that happen? Is that true? No, it was Lil Jon. Yep. That makes sense. That's why we're going over there.
I could believe it. My sisters are in love with Adele. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Hello. Get it? All right.
No.
Thank you.
No.
All right, let's see the answer. True or false? False. It was Beyonce. It's always Beyonce. Take a seat. Aww. I know. Can you believe it? You guys knew. You're like, yeah, it's Beyonce
Beyonce always.
or Lil Jon.
Yeah.
All right, we got a few people still in. Let's keep going. Did IKEA release meatball scented candles? Keep in mind, they have really, really good Swedish meatballs.
That still doesn't sound right.
I honestly would be a fan.
Of meatballs.
You guys
scented
are all
candles.
saying false. Not a soul is saying true. He's saying true. Let's find out. Survey says true.
Oh.
Wow. She's there with you. And she didn't cheat, so actually she wins. Oh, what? Take a seat. You win. Come on up.
There we go.
Actually, you're going to come up after the second game. I'm sorry. Don't worry. We're playing another game. You still have a chance.
All right. What's our next game, Ryan?
We don't cheat here at church. Oh, he didn't cheat. That one, I'm not trusting you. I don't care. She's in the front row. I like front row people. Anyways, all right, we're going to play another game. This game is also about 2021. If you think you know what happened, we need two people who want to play. Two people. A boy and a girl. Abe, why don't you pick the girl? And I will pick Stefan.
Come on.
All right, we got
All right, what's her
Stefan, we
name?
got Holland.
Holland,
You guys
all right.
are going to go back to back. No, not physically back to back, but you're going to go and you're going to see if you guys know what happened in 2021. We're going to read off the prompt, and then the first person to like raise their hand gets to answer. You have to get 3 correct to win. And you're just going up against each other. If you get one wrong, you still get another chance. They're random events. Did they happen in 2021? So hopefully you guys remember, audience, you can help them out or you can deter them away. Let's look at our first one.
All right.
Back in 2021, shipments through this body of water were flooded or were blocked for 6 days. What body of water? The Suez Canal, he says. How did you know?
Fellas.
That's impressive.
I thought
You
it would be
just-
like the Pacific Ocean or something.
I was about to say the Pacific Ocean, but okay, the Suez. Actually, I do remember that ship got blocked. Yeah, okay. Holland, come on. It's okay. We got more chances. He's only got one right. He needs 3. What is our next one? Back in 2021, this professional baseball team won the World Series. What do you think it is? He says the Braves, and the audience helped him out.
It
It
can help.
was the Braves.
The audience can help.
The audience, I guess they
right,
can help.
all right.
I'm sorry. You know what? We may just have to win 4 because you know what? We want to be nice to the ladies. You got to win 4. Don't worry, Holland. You can do this. What's our next one? Back in 2021, this movie became the lowest rated film in Marvel Cinematic Universe. What do you think it is? Black Widow. It is not Black Widow. Holland, you get a chance.
It's a movie, not a TV show.
It's a movie. We'll let you go, Holland.
I don't know.
Why don't you say The Eternals?
What?
Say The Eternals.
The Eternal.
Oh my gosh, she got it correct. Holland got it correct. 2-1. 2-1. This is amazing. Great job. You're doing great. We love this. All right, let's look at our next one. Back in 2021, this TV show became the most watched Netflix TV
Squid
show to
Games.
date. She says Squid Games. And the answer is
That was
Squid
good.
Games.
That was good.
We are tied 2-2, and this one is the last one.
Wow, not doing 4.
No, we'll do the 4.
All
Back
right,
in
all right.
2021, this TikTok challenge involved climbing on the items.
The Milk Crate Challenge.
The Milk Crate Challenge. It is the Milk Crate
We're
Challenge.
catching up. We're
Stefan,
catching
what's
up.
going on? You just she came back 3. Okay, she's up 3-2. You can still win though. Let's look. Back in 2021, this late night talk show host. What? What do you think it is? Is it Jeopardy? I don't think it's Jeopardy. It's not a late night talk show. Oh wait, is that this late night talk show host left late night after 28 years? What was the host's name? It was not Alex Trebek. He died. But he did not leave the show. Holland, do you know who it is? Does anybody know who it is?
Blarg.
Well, yeah, you have the answers with you, Blarg. Blarg, why don't you help us out? Who is it? It is Conan O'Brien. Okay, don't worry.
I don't
You're
even know
still
who
up
that
3-2, Holland. We still got more. Let's see what our next one is. Back in 2021, this artist, he says Adele. And the answer is Adele. We are tied 3-3. The next
There's a
one to
tiebreaker
get
right
one.
here.
I think there's a tie one.
Ready?
Here we go. Let's go. This professional football team won their league's big game. The Falcons, he says. I don't think it's the Falcons. No, Holland. You can guess again. Why not? The 49ers? I don't know what big game they're talking about.
I'll say the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys.
Say the Buccaneers. I don't know. Stefan says the Buccaneers. She said the Buccaneers. You said did you say it first? Okay, we got girl winners. Thank you, Stefan. Such a gentleman. Soft sweater. Wow. All right. You stay up here. Come on up, Priscilla. We're going to spin the Wheel of Destiny. Let's look at our prizes real quick.
do we have
have
over here? Let's see.
jars of candy. We have an entire case
This is
of Skinny
huge.
Pop. We have a bag of mini marshmallows that may or may not be expired. We have a sealed, unopened, it expires this August, bottle of Germex. We have 4 bottles of sparkling cider. Yep, 4 bottles of sparkling cider. And my fan favorite, we have a Polaroid camera with film. Oops. And if you
And we
win,
win
you
this.
also get a hat.
All
so
right, all right.
why don't, Priscilla, why don't you, or not, why do I call you Priscilla? Aprilia. That light is so bright. Spin the wheel. I think I saw my wallet on there. Why is my wallet on there?
So do we get the wallet or
No,
just everything
you don't-
in it?
I don't have any
Also.
money in my wallet. There's nothing to steal.
That's all.
Credit card. Okay.
Oh, wait.
You're going home with. Oh, give her the hand sanitizer. Yes. Sealed. You have 8 months until that expires. All right, Holland, give it a
Let's see
spin.
it.
That's a good spin. What do you want? You want the marshmallows or the jar of candy? You want the Polaroid. Of
Get
course
the
you
wallet.
want the Polaroid. The
wallet
Polaroid's a
is
good.
the best.
Man, that's a big spin. All right, where is it? You're going
Oh.
home with
The hat.
the hats. You get all of these hats. You may have to wear one right now. All right, well, we have a little tradition here at JHM. Obviously, you guys probably know what it is. It's the first time this year we get to do it. It's called the Impossible Shot. You'll see back there about 14 clicks, a little target with a little hole. Wow, dramatic. That was dramatic. If you get it inside the Impossible Shot, right now, you get the world's biggest chocolate bar. This thing weighs 20 pounds. 20 pounds of chocolate. But the prizes don't stop there. You also get 6 pounds of gummy bears. But you know what? We want more than that. So we also found the world's biggest gummy bear singular. This thing weighs 10 pounds, costs $200. I don't know what flavor it is, but it looks delicious. So yeah, that is that's the prize. So if you're here for the very first time, or you brought a friend for the first time, any first timers? Any first timers? You. Yes. Do you want to give it a shot? You can do it. You can totally do it. Take off the jacket. Come on up. You're going to take this bow and this arrow. Oh, yeah, jump. There you go. Love the shoes, too. Those are nice. All right. Blake, how are you? You're nervous. It's okay. Nothing to be nervous about. Do you know, have you done this? You obviously haven't done this before. You're doing great. You can hold it in either hand. Don't be nervous. It's okay. Everybody's watching. Oh, you're holding it the wrong way, though. Probably want to hold it the right way. Use, here. Let's go like this. Hold that in your left hand. There you go. Now clip that. Like over here. Yep. Let's get, audience, can we get a little round of applause? Yeah. Yeah, come on. You can do it. And if you don't, it's fine. It's called impossible for a reason. You can do it, Blake. Come on. Yank it back. You got this. Come on. Not even close. Not even close. But a bow. We love it. All you get is a round of applause. You know, it is 2022, and I'm feeling a little generous. So I'm going to pick 3 more people just to come up. 3 people who can come up. Thank you for the hat. 3 people are going to do the impossible shot, and you are going to do the impossible shot right here. And Dominic, you're going to do the impossible shot, and new shoes with the red plaid. Yep, come on up. You're going to do the impossible shot as well. I'm feeling generous. 3 people get another chance. I kind of just want to give away the candy because I've been staring at it and my mouth is literally watering. Give it a shot. Don't hit Josh. He has to speak in about 10 minutes. That was close, but you don't get anything. Dominic, Happy New Year. Welcome back. Feels like I saw you last year. You look older. You're holding it backwards. You're a lefty. It doesn't matter. You're still holding. Okay, whatever. You're not going to make it. You didn't make it. Love the new shoes. Those are purple and those are bright. There you go. This thing got messed up a little bit. There you go. All right. Yank it back. Josh is even telling you where to point. Yeah, he's like, that's where you got to go. Oh, you look like a pro. That was pretty good. I'm sorry. Maybe next time. Bring a friend. What a great opportunity to bring a friend to church and get a chance at the impossible shot. Well, I'm going to get off stage, and I'm going to turn it over to the worship team. We have something special for you.
Oh, my goodness. It's good to see you guys. How you doing, JHM? That's great. Everybody stand on up. And we got a special treat right now. I'm going to invite my friend Stefan up to the stage. Everyone, round of applause for Stefan. You guys, for Christmas, everybody had a good Christmas season, good New Year's. You know, I got a new guitar, and I've been really just experimenting with music, and I think we're going to do a little songwriting workshop here with our special guest pop star, Stefan Benz. So here we go. We need 3 people to raise your hands and say a New Year's resolution that you have.
Okay, let's get some New Year's resolutions.
Come on, what are some New Year's resolutions?
Josh,
Raise your
what's
hand.
your
It's
New
all or
Year's
never.
resolution? What's your New Year's resolution?
He wants to get ripped.
He wants
Get
to
ripped.
get ripped.
All right, here we go. Let's get some keys in A. Let's put that over D. Over D, Abe. Here we go. All right, he's trying to get ripped. Who else? What else?
He wants to still get ripped. Who else wants to, what is anybody else?
He wants to lift weights, Stefan.
He wants to live
Come on, Josh. Josh, what's one? Come on, what's a New Year's resolution? No sugar.
no more sugar anymore for Josh. You want to read more? Reading is good, guys. Read some more books.
I'm trying to write more music just like we're doing now.
I support the book movement. Read some books this year.
Come on, we need 2 more. Come on, someone from this side. What's that? What do you got? Collect more cards. More cars or cards? One of the 2.
Collect more
Cards.
cars,
She
yeah.
wants to collect more cards.
She wants to collect more cars.
Wow.
Oh yeah, she does. Oh yeah, yeah, she does.
Hey, Colton, what are you trying to do?
Drink some water, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. All right, you guys, let's resolve to the AA.
There we are.
You guys, round of applause for
What a beautiful
Stefan.
song we wrote. There we are.
You guys know how to write music now. All right, now we got some music that some way more professional people wrote. So come on, get ready, clap your hands. Let's sing this song together.
Everyone put your hands together.
This is who we were. See, we were the beggars, but now we're royalty. Or we were the prisoners, but now we're running free. Come on, 'cause we are forgiven, accepted, we're redeemed by His grace. Let the house of the Lord sing praise. Come on, everybody. We were the beggars, but now we're royalty. We were the prisoners, now we're running free. We are forgiven, accepted, redeemed by His grace. Let the house of the Lord sing praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet when we shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord, 'cause our God is surely in His place. We won't be quiet. Come on, everybody. Ooh, we shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet when we shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord, 'cause our God is surely in His place. And we won't be quiet. Come on, last time. We shout out your praise. There we go, hands together. It's good to worship. Come on, we got one more. You know this one. Come on, Sophia, help us out here.
Make it easy to love you. trust you. You have never left my side. You've been faithful every time. Oh, all I want is you, Jesus. All I want is you. You are the refuge I run to. You are the fire that leads me through the night. I'll follow you anywhere. There's a million reasons to trust you. Nothing to fear, for you are by my side. I'll follow you anywhere. Oh Jesus, you came to my rescue. My place upon the cross. You redeemed what I had lost. My whole world revolving around you. The center of the treasure, you're the prize. Oh, all I want is you, Jesus. All I want is you. You are the refuge I run to. You are the fire that leads me through the night. I'll follow you anywhere. There's a million reasons to trust you. Nothing I fear, for you are by my side. I'll follow you anywhere. Follow you anywhere. Follow you anywhere. Whatever it costs me, Jesus, all I want is you. Jesus, all I want is you. Wherever you lead me, whatever it costs me, all I want is you. Wherever you lead me, whatever it costs me, all I want is you, Jesus. All I want is you. You are the refuge I run to. You are the fire that leads me through the night. I'll follow you anywhere. There's a million reasons to trust you. Nothing I fear, for you are by my side. I'll follow you anywhere. Follow you anywhere. Follow you anywhere. Oh, I'll follow you anywhere.
Guys, thanks for singing with us. Thanks for worshiping. We're just grateful for Jesus together. You guys take a seat, turn your heads to the screens, watch this video. Here we go.
And welcome to The Inside Out.
Inside Out, January 12th. Catch it out!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to JHM. Welcome online as well. So glad that you're here. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Turn to somebody and say Happy New Year. Turn to somebody else, give them a kiss. Just kidding, don't do that. That is a tradition on New Year, but please Please no. Please no. All right, good. Thank you. That could have gone very badly. Yeah, welcome. If you just saw that trailer for a brand new Instagram show that starts January 12th called The Inside Out, it is made by students telling their stories on Instagram. It's going to be awesome. How many of you have Instagram? Are we putting it in the right place? Instagram? Okay, good. A lot of Instagram people. Should we put it on YouTube? YouTube would be better? Oh, okay. Make a note. Someone make a note. That was a chorus of yeses to maybe have it end up there as well. Well, so glad you're here. We're doing a special one-off this weekend where we're talking about what it means to live inside out. And next week we start a brand new series called Me, Myself, and iPhone. And here's why. This Christmas break has been so fun for our family to all be together. We got up in the morning and everyone played Xbox, as they should on any Christmas break. You should have plenty of video game time. Some of you might be PlayStation people. It doesn't matter. So I'll pray for your salvation, for your mortal body. But I'm an Xbox guy. But then you go from the Xbox screen to maybe you watch your favorite streaming show. So you grab your iPad, or maybe your family has a TV that's actually set up somewhere now. You go to that screen. And then when you get tired of that, your mom's like, you really need to get off screens. And so you go for a walk with your dog. You're doing a nice thing. You're taking your dog for a walk. And you also brought your screen with you. And so you take a screen there, and then when you get back, you're like, I'm so tired of all the screens. And so you just put on the Quest 2, and you just play some Beat Saber, and it's another screen that's literally attached to your face. Here's the deal. We have a lot of screens in our lives, and we're going to talk about them in January. It's going to be so great. So glad that you're here. All right, New Year, living from the inside out. Here's the deal. Around the New Year, everybody makes resolutions, and they try to fix themselves from the outside in. Like they want to look better, be in better shape, which I've kind of peaked already on my shape. So this is the ultimate masculine physique. So if you want to set a goal for yourself, you're looking at one right here. All right, so there's that. But I want us to look at things a little differently and maybe looking at things from the inside out. And so before we get in too far, though, did someone get something awesome for Christmas? What did you get for Christmas? There's just a few of us hanging out this weekend, so let's just pause. Who got a great gift? What'd you get? A laser tag game? That looks awesome. I saw that at Target. It looks so good. Your own home laser tag. That's awesome. Yes. You got what? You got shoes. Are those your sweet shoes right there? Wow, you got your mom. Your mom probably got you clothes. If you got clothes, your mom bought you clothes. Yeah. Did anyone get a super fun gift? What did you get? Yes, sir. You got an airsoft gun, and hopefully eye protection as well. No, you're living on the edge. I like it. Test blindness out. See how that works? Okay, good. What did you get? A build your own robot set. Are we living in the future right now? This is awesome. Just be careful, but when they take over the world, you're going to kind of be friends with this one, and it's going to be hard to kill it, but you need to be ready to sacrifice its life for sure. Good. Yes, sir. What'd you get? Oh, you got a PC, like a gaming PC? What video card did you get in it? No way. A 3070? Holy smokes. Does it just melt your face? When you look at that screen, you're like, if this is what heaven's like, I'm in. A 3070? Dude, your parents love you. Was it from your parents? Their parents love you, because the 3070 as a video, if you're a PC gamer, you know the 3070 is not that's not to help you do your homework. That is to play video games. That's so good. All right, one more video. What'd you get? Shoes. Are you wearing the shoes too? Everybody's wearing their new Christmas shoes. That's awesome. And a dirt bike helmet. That's so good. I got some Star Wars t-shirts, of which I am wearing one of my new ones. I got 5 different Star Wars shirts. I'm easy to shop for. And Star Wars Legos, which was pretty great. A new wallet. Did any of you guys get a wallet for? Okay, yeah, get some wallets. Oh, a bunch of wallets. Ryan, our game host tonight, got a wallet. Yours is monogram though. Yours is so fancy. Mine's just it's just a wallet, and yours has your initials on it. Let me see your wallet really quick. Just bring it up here. Let me see it. Oh, look, he's counting the money. You're good. You're good. I was actually going to it was a bit. Look at how fancy this is. Look, though. And it's so soft. Your initials, RDJ. Wait, what is the D? RD. What does it stand for? Ryan Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock.
Unbelievable. Get off stage, Ryan. That'd be really cool if you were the Rock, the real Rock Johnson. You guys are built very similarly. Okay, we're getting off track. Welcome, everybody. Whatever it is you got for Christmas, it wasn't as good as the PC, because the 3070, you win. You win Christmas. All other Christmases in the future will be downhill from here. You'll be like, oh, sweater. Thanks, Mom. That's great. You got a 3070. Your kids will be like, oh, it only did 300 frames per second. And okay, I'm just getting way off track. So glad you're here. I'm excited about your resolutions. I'm excited about your Christmas gifts. But I'm also excited to challenge you with the first message that you're going to hear in church on the new year. And it's because it's the first day. Happy New Year. It is the first message of the new year. Here's the deal. In our culture, you are going to be convinced that you need to make your outside look and smell good, which I'm thankful that you do. I'm thankful you put on a clean shirt. I'm thankful that many of you wore deodorant. Thank you for doing that. The person next to you, in fact, turn to the person next to you and say, thank you for wearing deodorant. And if they're, if they're a 7th grade boy, they might not have figured it out yet. So maybe say, just give them a little nudge and say, consider it. Consider some deodorant. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Here's the deal. The outside of you is very important. It's important that you clean, take showers. It's important right now that you clean your hands for germs and COVID and all that stuff that's happening. All very important stuff. Deodorant, I'm a big fan. Please consider it. But here's the deal. Jesus seems to be really concerned about our heart. In fact, this topic comes up over and over and over again in the Bible. But our culture says the outside of you is the most important thing. I want to show you this picture. I follow this account on Instagram called Celeb Face. And what they do is they contrast pictures that a celebrity will post with the real picture, and they will show you how they're photoshopped. But here's 2 of my favorites that I brought with tonight. This is a YouTube influencer, and when the sky isn't perfect, she just photoshops in the same sky in every picture. Like the clouds are the same. They have another one where it's like the birds are in the same spot and the same position in every picture of hers. And she kind of got caught on this one where her outward appearance has to be perfect or she won't get the right number of likes and her whatever. Okay, good. Here's another one. This is a celebrity who had a baby, but the baby, like sometimes babies come out and they like have whatever. They have a feature. Like they might have a little bit of a cone head, or in this case, the baby had ears that stuck out a little bit. And this website caught that they had photoshopped the ears of the baby of a celebrity so that the baby would look better on the outside. Now, here's the deal. I don't know if you've ever looked at baby pictures of yourselves, but I was a really, really good-looking kid. As you can imagine, if you grow up into this, obviously the starting point was, I didn't need Photoshop when I was a kid because I was perfect. But apparently this celebrity baby needed Photoshop, and it's good because someday they're going to grow up and they're going to look back on their baby pictures and they'd be like, Mom, why didn't you Photoshop that and like fix my face or my ears or whatever? Can you imagine, like I actually feel kind of sad that you have to Photoshop a baby. Like they don't know. They don't even know that they need Photoshop yet. They don't even know words, and they're already being. Here's the deal. Our culture is obsessed with the perfect figure, the perfect face, the perfect body, the perfect words, the perfect image. And this year, maybe some of your New Year's resolutions have something to do with the outside, and that's fine. Again, great. Do your thing. Get shredded, get ripped, whatever. That's good. Josh, you're well on your way. You're well on your way. Keep drinking protein shakes. You can someday be shredded like me too. But here's the deal. Jesus, over and over and over in the scriptures, seems absolutely obsessed with our hearts. That's what he cares about most. There's a group of people in the Bible called the Pharisees. Grab your outline, grab your pen. I want to teach you a little bit about who the Pharisees were, because the Pharisees were spiritual people, good people who loved God and spiritual things, and they were at church or temple all of the time. The Pharisees were absolutely consumed with the outside. First, fill in your notes, the Pharisees were most concerned with their outward appearance. And not really like they didn't have Photoshop or Instagram back then, but really just like what other people thought of them and the image that they were creating. Now, if we were to pause here for a second, you might actually do this yourself. I know that when I'm around like my parents, I try to project an image of who they want me to be, and I'm not always my true self. Or maybe in your class, which you're off of school right now, which is great, but maybe around a teacher or somebody like that, you try to project somebody that maybe you aren't totally on the inside. But the Pharisees were completely obsessed with this. Jesus is talking to them and says, listen, you guys are so concerned about the looking good on the outside that your hearts are actually corrupt. This is what he says. I'll put the verse on the screen, but grab your pen because there's going to be some stuff to underline here that's super good for us too. It says, what sorrow awaits you teachers of religious law and you Pharisees, you are a hypocrite. A hypocrite means you're a faker, you're an actor, you're a poser, you're a pretender. He says you're an imposter, for you are so careful to clean the outside of the cup and the dish, but inside you are filthy, full of greed and self-indulgence. In fact, he says, Pharisees, you're blind. First, wash the inside. In fact, underline that or circle that something. Inside, wash the inside of the cup, care about your heart and the dish. Then the outside, circle or underline, star, double underline, bold, something with that word. Inside out, your outside will become clean too. Jesus says this over and over again. In fact, right after he calls these people hypocrites, we'll go to the next verse, and this is what he says there. He says this. Put the verse on the screen. Hey, he did. Hey, look, it says, what sorrow awaits you. You are hypocrites. In fact, look at this. Jesus is about to burn these people. Like, not burn them like he grabs a torch and burns them, but he's going to burn them with words. He's going to roast the Pharisees right now. Have you ever been roasted before where someone burns you and it hurts so, like they call you a name and it hurts so bad, but you also kind of respect it? You're like, that was painful, but good one. Like, I get it. Like, okay, here's what he says. Hypocrites, you are like whitewashed tombs. You're beautiful on the outside. Like, you know, when you go to a graveyard, there's this beautiful like headstone. There's this beautiful monument to someone's life. You're like a whitewashed tomb, beautiful on the outside, but filled on the inside with dead people's bones and all sorts of impurities. Grab your pen, circle the word inside, and circle the word outside because it shows up again. Jesus cares about the inside. He knows the outside, the image, the actions will follow from a heart that is sold out to him. He says you're like a tomb that's filled with dead people's bones in the inside. Outwardly, you look like righteous people, but inwardly, your hearts are filled with hypocrisy and lawlessness. Maybe circle outward and inward, because those are all saying the exact same thing. Our culture is obsessed with the right image, the right pose, the right face, the perfect makeup, the right everything on the outside. But what's inside is what matters most. At Mariners, we had 9 Christmas services. I got to see a whole bunch of you go to Christmas services, and it was a great moment because moms and dads really want a family picture. And so my job for all 9 Christmas services was to stand in front of the Mariners Christmas tree. And all I did was take pictures of families, and then I would hand them their phone back, and the next family would come up, and I'd be like, I'll take your picture. And over again, I saw your families, and I took your family pictures. But here's what was the most interesting. People would immediately look at their phone, and then they would furrow their brow a little bit, and then they would be like, could you try a different angle? Could you hold it a little higher? And I'll be like, okay, sure. So I'd be like, try a different angle, and I would take another picture, and they would grab it, and then their brow would furrow. and they would say, "Oh, could you scoot a little bit to the left?" Like, okay, sure. And I would take the phone back, and I would take another picture, and I would hold it higher, and I would try a new angle, and I would scoot a little bit to the left, and then they would be like, "Oh, I just don't like that one. Could you take 3 or 4? Could you try portrait mode?" And there was just this whole moment where it was like, we have to show everyone our perfect family this Christmas. Now, we all know that there are no perfect families. And if you're like, well, my family's perfect, well, you're not perfect and you're in your family, so therefore your family's not perfect. So congratulations, you ruined your family. There are no perfect families. And I am here, and I want you to have a great Christmas photo to make your mom thrilled. I'm in. But it's a great little reminder that sometimes we want the perfect photo, but sometimes our families can be a mess. Sometimes we work really hard to show the right image on the outside, but the inside might be a mess. Write this down in your notes. Second fill-in. God is most concerned with our heart. He's most concerned with the inside of you because the outside will follow. God is most concerned with your heart. Over and over in the Bible, this comes up. I put 3 of them in your notes. I'm only going to show you one, but you can look at the other ones on your own, and you can find where he talks about heart in each one of them. But the first one is talking about a guy named David. David was a king that is revered in Hebrew and Jewish history to this day. But the current king at that time, his name was Saul, and Saul was tall, and he was broad, and he was strong, and he was intimidating, and David was not. Here's what it said about David from the prophet Samuel. In 1 Samuel 16:7 says, "But the Lord said to Samuel, 'Don't judge by his appearance or height, for I have rejected him. The Lord doesn't see things the way you see them. People judge by outward appearance,'" grab your pen, "'but the Lord looks on the heart.'" The Lord looks at the heart. Let me just ask you one question before we go any further. If Jesus was looking at your heart, not the outward appearance, the image, the resolutions, and the Photoshop filters and all of that, if he looked at your heart, what would he see? I hope that he would see a tender heart that is trying to be loving and compassionate and caring, to serve other people and to love them, because our actions on the outside will follow where our heart is headed. Write this down, last fill in your notes. Jesus is the only one who can truly change your heart. Believe it or not, this is the exact same fill-in at this point that I taught just 3 weeks ago. We were doing this series over Christmas, and it was called JHM at the Movies, and I talked about the Grinch, and the Grinch had a change of heart. Well, maybe you missed it at Christmas, and it's time for the same fill-in the new year. Jesus is the one who will change your heart. Here's what it says in Psalm chapter 51. This is actually written by David, King David, the same guy who said God looks on his heart. David wrote this, says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me." In fact, if you want to memorize a verse in the new year, this would be a great one. "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." I was pretty close. I'm working on memorizing this one too. Here's what I want you to know. At some point, you're going to be tempted to pretend, to be an actor, to be a poser, to be an imposter, to make sure your outside is squeaky clean. And I don't want Jesus to look at you or I and say, the outside of you looks great. You're all washed and cleaned. The tombstone looks good, but your heart is full of dead man's bones. You're rotten on the inside. I don't want him to say that about me. I want him to say, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Your heart is tender and soft. It's because you love me." I was reading this book, It's called the 1 Minute Bible. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it before. It's awesome. In fact, if you're looking for a way to read the Bible in the new year, to keep a soft, tender heart, this might be a good way to do that. We'll give you a copy of this book, but I know a ton of you already have it. Here's what it says on day 168. It says, "My son, if your heart is wise, my heart will indeed rejoice. My innermost being will celebrate with you when your lips say what is right. Listen, my son, and be wise. Keep your mind on the right course." I just thought it was a great verse. It was from the book of Proverbs, and it says that your heart, my son, I will rejoice when your heart is wise. That was so good. I was looking at another resource that we have. This one we don't have too many copies of, but it says it's about student leadership. And I was like, some of you need to be challenged to like lead in this new year. And with the right heart and the right attitude, boy, you could go places. I was flipping through this book. The very first chapter, it deals with your heart. I'm like, this is an important message for you. I don't have enough for everybody, but I have one that I'd like to give somebody. Now, here's the deal. It is... let me go to the table of contents. It is 137 pages. This is not a small book. I mean, it's actually kind of thin, but it's 137 pages. It's look at that type. That's small. That's small. It's a lot of words. Would one of you say, "I will read that book"? If you give me that book, I will read it. Will you, Joy? All right, I'm going to give you this book. Come on up here really quick. I'll give this book to you. Help, I'm a student leader. And the first chapter is so good. All right, thank you. You've read longer books. That'll be a piece of cake for you. I love it. That will be good for your heart. That's just one example of something that I hope you will say, "God, I want my heart to be tender and soft this year." Last fill in your notes. One last thought. Don't be a poser who cares just about your outward appearance, but be a person of integrity who cares from and about their heart. Don't be a poser this new year. Don't be concerned. Don't Photoshop the ears of your children. Don't Photoshop the sky in your photo. It's okay for what you're outside. I mean, please shower. Please use deodorant. I'm a fan. But I care, and I think Jesus cares most about your heart. I hope you'll spend some time, especially here at the front of the new year, thinking about what it looks like to live from the inside out. And I'm also excited about the new show on Instagram and maybe YouTube that comes out on January 12th, where people share their stories about how God's changing them from the inside out too. Let me pray for us, and then we have a little bit of unfinished business. We have some giveaways here at the end of the service, and we will head out. Let me pray. Bow your heads, close your eyes. God, thank you so much for every student that is here and those that are watching online now or a replay later. God, I just ask you to help us to be as concerned about our hearts as you seem to be. Over and over and over in Scripture, Jesus, you care deeply about our hearts. You don't want pretenders and fakers and posers and imposters. You want the real deal. And so, God, in 2022, help me to live with a heart that is pointed towards you, that is faithful to you, where my actions will follow. That would be a great resolution, God. So that's what I ask for this year and for our junior high students as well. We love you, Jesus. We ask all these things in your name. Amen. Hey, how you doing, Ryan? Good to see you. Ryan Dwayne The Rock Johnson with us tonight.
My mic is on now.
It's on.
Okay, before we get to our giveaways.
I'd like to give away your wallet.
No.
No, okay,
Please.
all right. Wait, what'd you do with your old wallet? My wallet?
I could give away my old wallet.
My wallet's on the... No.
Yeah, your wallet. What do you got? How much money you got in your wallet?
I think
find out.
I have Christmas money in my wallet. Let me see. Hold on.
He's loaded. He's loaded. Woo! I see a 10.
Guys, I have $13
Ayo!
and a movie
Wait,
ticket.
Let's
and a
see
movie
what your
ticket.
license says.
Yeah. On
Joshua
what?
Peter Griffin.
Don't give away my address. We're streaming on the internet. Everyone will see where I live.
Did you lie about your weight?
Oh, well, how many? What does it say? Ooh, it's a high number.
That's a high number.
And I still lied about it.
Oh, anyways.
Next week we're going to talk about lying about your weight. Wait, what are you doing right now?
Actually, serious note.
What do you got? What do you got?
Somebody lost a key.
Oh.
And
That feels
obviously,
important.
I know how JHM works, so if I
Yeah.
show them the key, they'll say, that's mine.
So you have to describe the
So
key.
you have to describe the key.
to
It
Ryan.
was found
Ryan will give you the
during
key.
the true and false game, and it is found over on that
Wait,
side of the room.
did anyone turn in an iPhone
No.
with a blue case?
No.
Or cash, $22?
No.
Just taking a shot.
So if you lost a
Seeing what we
key,
had.
check and make sure you
Okay.
might have lost a key, and if you can describe it to me, I might give it to you, and maybe I won't.
We have
Who
a little
knows?
giveaway to do today, too. Is that right?
We do have a giveaway.
Let's do it.
For those who checked in
I
and
love it.
those who are watching online.
If you're wearing a name tag or you're watching online and posted something in the chat, we've got your names. You're ready to go.
Yes, we do. So we're going to spin
Let's do
those first check-in names. We'll see them on the screen. If you
Okay.
see your name, give it a little shout.
Oh,
Josh,
yeah.
what names do you see?
I see Jet.
I saw Brett.
I saw Marvin.
I saw Joy.
I saw
Blake.
Joy again.
All right, count us down.
Joy, how many times did you check in tonight? That was smart. This is good. I saw Max, Nixon, Caitlin. I think I saw Grace, Gianna.
Nice. All right.
Nice. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, stop. Emily
Emily.
Slyman, where are you
Where
at,
are you?
Emily? Where is Emily?
Oh, there she is.
Emily, come on up. Do not take your time.
What?
Run, don't walk.
All right. And our online, we're going to spin the names. They're going to get an
What do they
e-gift
get?
card.
Okay,
An
let's do it.
e-gift card. So you'll just have to tell us in the chat your email.
Excellent.
And actually, I don't know. I think, are we picking that in the back or are we spinning
Yeah,
the
they'll
names?
just pick it in the back.
Oh,
They've
they'll
got
pick
it
in the back.
covered. You
they
are
will
all
let
set.
you know if you're watching.
Love it if you're watching online
Thank
or
you.
watching the replay. Awesome. Emily, it's time for you to spin the wheel.
Oh.
But first,
Don't
Ryan,
let them know.
Ryan, why don't you get to know Emily?
Emily, what grade are you in, and what is your favorite flavor of Jolly Rancher?
Nice.
I'm in 7th grade. And
Seventh
I like,
grade.
Cherry.
Cherry.
Solid
So
color.
that's the dark
Solid
red,
flavor.
right? Dark red. That's a
Love it.
great flavor.
Love it.
Easily in my top 3. All right.
All right, Emily,
Don't
spin
look
the
into
wheel.
the light because the light is very bright. And
Do
spin the
not-
wheel.
don't-
Let's see what you're going home with. That was so weak.
Oh.
You tried to get my wallet. You didn't do it.
Yeah,
All right, do it
don't
again.
don't get my wallet either. That $13.
There we go.
It's the last $13
I have no
I have.
cash in my wallet. Who carries cash?
$13.
Honestly, it's not a bad idea to have some cash. I hope you get the Polaroid, honestly.
Emily, you're walking away. That's the longest spin ever. You're walking away with tonight.
No.
Ryan's won.
Josh's wallet.
You can't give it
Heyo.
away. You can't just have my wallet. Would you like to pick something from my wallet? I can't believe we can't just
What?
give my wallet away. Come here. No, it's all right. You know what? I have a GameStop gift card.
I
but
don't think she wants that.
I don't think GameStop exists anymore. I have a receipt.
Is that a $100 bill? Just give her that. Is that a coupon?
Hold on. This is a Regal movie card. It's worth $14.50. Would you like that?
Amazing.
Enjoy the movies. Congratulations, Emily.
Okay.
You owe me $14. Those are expensive.
The movies.
That's a $15
Well-
from my wallet.
Come back next week and you may win Blarg's wallet because I don't know how those got on there.
We're
But
putting somebody else's wallet on there.
as we say in JHM,
We will see you in
7.
Bye, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you, New York.
I need a new movie ticket. Buy me something for Christmas. It's gone. $15. Bye.